Hello and welcome to the video overview of Update 4.0.1. My name is Ben, and I'm going to show you some of the exciting new features and helpful enhancements to Blueprint OMS. The first new feature applies to all customers located in the US. You will now have the ability to process chip credit cards through your Blueprint OMS. If you do not already use integrated payment processing through Blueprint OMS, please reach out to Merchant Preferred to get started. Merchant Preferred will provide you with an apples-to-apples comparison of your current processing rates, and in most cases, be able to match them, if not lower them. And on top of that, you'll gain the added convenience of processing credit cards directly through your Blueprint OMS. Once you have contacted Merchant Preferred and have processing accounts set up, navigate to Setup, Payment Methods, and Integrated Payments. This option will be available to any users with the privilege called Maintain Payment Methods and Online Payments. Click Run Configuration Wizard and follow the steps for entering your information for your Merchant Preferred account. Under Integrated Payment Processing, choose WorldPay if you are using credit card swipers, or choose SignaPay if you're using chip-enabled credit card terminals. Choose if you have a single processing account or multiple, and select Next. Enter your account details as provided to you by Merchant Preferred, and click Next once again. At the final step, choose which payment methods in your system should prompt for a card swipe or card insert, and click Finish. Now open a patient record and navigate to the patient's sales history screen. Right-click on an open invoice and choose Receive/Apply Payments. Upon selecting a credit card type as a payment method and clicking Save, you'll be prompted to insert or swipe the credit card. If a patient is calling to make a payment, you can also select Manual Entry to key in the card information and process the payment right away. A receipt will generate on screen, which can be easily emailed to the patient. What's more, if you use integrated payment processing through Blueprint OMS, you can now streamline payment processing by allowing your patients to pay their bills via text or email from any device instantly. Introducing Online Patient Payments, also known as Text-to-Pay. To turn this feature on, navigate to Setup, Payment Methods, Online Payment, and click Enable Online Payment. Follow the steps in the wizard for easy setup guidance. Select the sending address for payment links sent to patients via email. If a patient replies to the email, it will come back to this inbox. Now click Next. When a patient makes a payment, you can optionally receive notifications via email, enter one or more clinic email addresses at which you will want to be notified that a patient has paid you online, and click Finish. Review your settings in this screen. A default Terms of Service URL will be provided on the payment screen your patient sees. I'll show you that in a minute, but optionally, add your own payment terms, privacy statement, and customizable text. You can also customize the default text your patients see on an email or SMS sent to them. Note that you can also change the text per patient if you'd like, which I'll also show in a moment. Now, let's open a patient record and navigate to the patient's sales history screen to right-click on an open invoice. You'll see a new Request Online Payment option. Once selected, you'll be able to select if you'd like to send a payment request to the patient via text, email, or alternate contact via text or email. The alternate contact information will show if they are flagged as the primary contact for the patient. Optionally, click into the destination field if you want to do a one-time entry of a mobile phone number or email address to issue the payment link to. Personalize the payment request however you'd like without any hassle. Once the payment request is sent, you'll receive an on-screen confirmation. When you send the request via text, the patient will immediately receive a message on their phone. Upon clicking the link in the text, the patient is taken to a super user-friendly page branded with your logo and clinic information where they can adjust the payment amount, enter credit card information, and pay their bills 24/7. Once the patient submits payment, they'll receive a confirmation on the screen. They'll receive a confirmation text, and they can optionally view an updated invoice. Back in the patient's sales history screen, you'll see the online payment automatically appear and be applied against the correct invoice. No additional work on your part. Payment requests can also be sent via email. Right-click and open invoice, request online payment, select an email address, optionally customize your message, and click send. The patient receives a customized email with your logo and information. The patient lands on a secured URL where they can enter payment information. The terms of service and optional privacy statement are visible at the bottom. Once payment information is submitted, the patient receives a confirmation page and can optionally view an updated invoice. The patient will also receive an email confirmation with a link to view the updated invoice. The payment is automatically recorded in Blueprint OMS, applied against the correct invoice, and visible on reports. Don't forget, whenever a payment is made online by one of your patients, you can receive an email notification at your desired destination. In this update, we're introducing new enhancements for all customers, no matter your region. This includes new return privileges. Previously, if a user had return items privilege, they could return items to the manufacturer or to stock. This privilege has now been separated into two privileges: return items to stock, as well as return items to manufacturer. Click the Setup button on the left toolbar. Double-click User Administration, select Users, right-click on the user, and select Edit Privileges. If the user previously had Return Items privilege, they will inherit both privileges by default once upgraded. If you need to add a privilege, click to add a checkmark next to the privilege and hit Update. The user will have to close and reopen Blueprint for the changes to take effect. Also in the Setup menu, you now have the ability to deactivate repair types for specific manufacturers. This will help you organize your repair types based on what a specific manufacturer offers. Click on Setup, double-click Pricing and Insurer Coverage to expand the menu, and click on Repairs. In this Repairs panel, then select the desired repair and do one or more of the following. Double-click on the repair type, or highlight the repair type and select Edit Details at the bottom of the screen. Deselect the active checkbox, and click Update to remove the repair type from the desired manufacturer. Next, we'll take a look at the improved referral source tracking. Your referral sources offer deep insight into your marketing performance. Blueprint OMS continues to enhance your visibility. Previously, when linking a scheduled appointment to a patient, the appointment would automatically inherit the patient's most recent referral source. Now, you'll be prompted to select which referral source you'd like to keep on the appointment if it differs from the patient's most recent referral source. In this update, you can now showcase your signature on journal entries. To generate a print version of your journal entry, including your saved signature, navigate to the Patient's Journal tab. Select Entries, and click Print Entry. Select the signature you'd like to include, and click Continue. Alternatively, you can use your signature pad to electronically sign the journal entry. If you prefer not to include a signature line on your journal entry printouts, simply submit a request to support@blueprintsolutions.us to turn this feature off. Next, we'll cover how you can save time and be more efficient by editing multiple recalls at once. In your recall screen, you can now edit recalls in mass with desired dates, types, assignees, or statuses all at once. Press and hold the Control key on your keyboard while clicking on the desired recalls, or simply select a recall while holding the left mouse button, drag your cursor down the listing. Right-click on the selection and choose Edit. A new dialog will appear to change the date, status, assignee, outcome, or required status in mass. Right-click on a recall and select Fill All with the desired action. Now, if I were to postpone multiple recalls, I will right-click on the recall line items, click Edit, click the calendar icon to select a recall date, then right-click on this recall and select Fill All Recall Dates and click Update. Finally, we'll take a look at the updates made to reports in 4.0.1. You'll see a new patient ID column in the XLS format of the sales report. Next, we have an update in the XLS version of the sales tax summary, where we have added the tax description. Finally, for our Canadian customers, wax guards will now appear on the WCB-MB hearing loss billing form. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested, check out some of the other videos on our website. If you have any questions or concerns, please submit a support ticket and our team will be happy to assist you.